Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel and welcome to day 7 of my December daily project. So today we're going to make it simple. Yesterday was a big day, a lot of pictures, and the video was way too long. So on day 7 I really didn't do anything, and on these kind of days that I didn't do anything, what I like to do is just document something around my house, whether it be the trees, the Christmas cards, the kids going to see Santa, whatever it is. So, yes, on day 6, my sister and I went to Chicago and then went to see a light show. So I documented all that. So I kind of want to change things up a little bit in here. And so I'm doing a little bit different. Now that I have the wide format printer, I'm having fun with the print to size and coming up with different type layouts. And so this one, I went and did 2 4¼ inch photos. And so I'm going to trim them down and I'm going to put them back to back. And then what I thought I could do is run the edge with some red line and the sequence, which will just add a little bit of bling to the layout, adding that trim. And again, it's just going to be a simple story. So it's just another picture of my Christmas tree, but during the day, so you can see it more than the other picture, which was more at night. Let me see if I can show you that one. Well, actually, this one was during the day too, but just a different angle of the tree. I like the tree and showing it. So, and then you can also kind of see into the front half of our living room. So I'm going to go ahead and just have another photo of the tree. Can't have too many of those. And it's just going to be for the back. And then on the front, these are just a couple of the new ornaments that I got this year. So these 3 here were ones that I picked up at the Christmas market. This is one I picked up like at Joann Fabrics, and then this one I grabbed at the end of the season last year. So it's a new to me ornament, even though it was bought last year. So, and then the length of the photos is 8¼ So it's just going to be a full-size page, but it just won't be full size in the book. It'll be a little bit smaller. And then when I put it in the album, I want to put the ornament side first, because technically for this day, what I'm really wanting to talk about is the ornaments. And I do have a little bit, it's a little bit smaller on the back side, so I'll trim that off in a minute. I'm just going to go ahead and tack this in the middle so that they're held together. And then I'll hole punch them. And after I get them hole punched and then it trimmed down, then I'll go ahead and let's see, which end do I want? I don't think it really will matter. Yeah. So this is the picture that's bigger, and so I'm going to take it from hang on one second, this side, because like the ornament here, you can see like the tail of the bird, whereas here there's nothing regarding the ornaments on that side. And since the ornaments, what the story that I'm telling, those are the ones that I want to make sure stay intact on the picture.
Motion detected at the 3rd stage.
Boy, every time I film lately, my my blink picks up a car going by. All right. Anyway, so now that we have those trimmed, I'm just going to use one of my page protectors as a guide to punch my holes. So let me go ahead and grab those out. And make sure I have it on the right side.
Motion detected at the third side door.
I am going to have to pause my thing next time I do it. I keep forgetting to go over there and pause my echo. And let's see. We live right by our school, and the buses and the parents and the kids start coming around about this time, and I keep forgetting about it. And the echo or the doorbell is set, and it picks up the guys going on the street, which I don't normally mind, but when I'm filming, it's not real convenient. All right, the other thing that I pulled out, let me put this away before I go, and I get everything really glued down. The other thing that I grabbed was these Avery tabs. I think I picked mine up on probably Amazon. I also have these that were from Rosie Studio, and I think I want to try and go with one of these first. So let's see if one of these Warm Wishes has a phrase. But these are Avery tabs, and my thought was to go in and throw one of these tabs in. Now, normally you would put the tab on the outside, but I don't want to see this edge. So what I'm going to do is take a little red line on it and put it on the inside. So that way all we're seeing is the tab on each side and not the stuff that holds it together. And it does come with the little tabs. I'm just going to tear off 2 of them. And then what my hope is that I have a word phrase that will be appropriate for each side of the photo. Okay. And these are little things that I've had through the years that I like, you know, adding in here and there, and it just adds something different throughout. So like having the sequence one day and having maybe vellum in there, the pom-pom trim, now the sequence trim. All these things are just different little elements that just as you flip through, it's just new and different things. All right, so we have in here cookies for Santa, let's wrap presents, believe, sparkle, remember, my favorite, tell the story, jingle bells, magic, winter vibe, making spirits bright, cheer, trim the tree, hello December, let's bake, at Christmas, all roads lead home, Christmas party, hot chocolate, beautiful sight, smells so good, holiday lights, warm winter wishes, let's decorate, today let's build a snowman, good times, a letter for Santa, loving this, together, celebrate, wish list, Christmas Eve, here comes Santa, happy times, tradition, magic of Christmas, so nothing about ornaments there. And let's see if there's anything down here. I mean, there's ones that would, you know, talk about the lights in the Christmas tree, which is great. But I kind of wanted one that was about the ornament. Now, my other option is I have these red letters, and if these alphas, they're sparkly. And I thought I could write new ornaments, and I just don't know if I'll have enough letters. So Christmas tree I can put on the back side. And I could trim the tree on the front side. Let's check and see if this one has ornaments. And it doesn't. So we're just going to have the trim the tree, because ornaments are part of trimming the tree. And then we'll have Christmas tree on the back. And let's see if I can come up with enough that I can maybe write new ornaments. And then it doesn't really need any explanation because the phrase would be enough. And of course, my little Christmas tree tag came off. Come on. Why did you do that to me? I may have to get my tweezers out here. It went a little wonky. Oh, actually, it's on the outside. It didn't go in. All right, let's try this again. All right. I'm going to put you on pause for just a moment and I'll be right back. I'm back. Sorry about that. But when the mom calls, you drop what you're doing and you answer to find out what's going on. It was nothing. Anyway, let's go ahead. While I was off camera, I did glue the tab on here. And I will probably add maybe a little red line just to make sure that that's all adhered, but it seems okay. Anyway, what I want to do is try and see about putting the title right in the middle here. There's a little bit of space between these ornaments and this one and this greenery, and I really think I could write new ornaments here. And I'm going to go back to my days of being a secretary typing, and this is how I figure out what word or letter needs to go into the center and try and center it. So my M is my middle letter. And so that's where I'm going to kind of go from there and go out. So, and when I was looking, I think I have more than enough to do these because I have 2 sets of these sparkly red. So we're going to hope that we can do this here. So I'm going to put the M a little bit further down because we want the word new above it. And no E's. Well, maybe I didn't look good enough because there's no E's. All right, let's see if I can go capital. I could have swore I saw it and had all the letters, but I didn't look at the E's apparently. All right. O-R-N-A-M-E-N-T-S. And then we have N-E-W. Okay, we're going to go with this. So this is just going to have to be in all caps because I have no lowercase e's. And it's just going to go right over where they pulled the one off, so you won't even be able to tell it was on there. And I don't know which one of these I've taken more off of, so I'm just going to stick with one. These are Making Memories. These are old, but they're like one of my favorite little glittery size ornaments, but I don't think they make these anymore because I don't think We Are Memory Keeper or Making Memories is in business anymore. All right. And like I said, this is just more than enough that you really don't even need any embellishments. You don't need any journaling because this little title is going to say everything that needs to be said. And the picture is, you know, and the ornaments in the picture is embellishment enough. All right, almost done here. Need an R. And an O. All right, so we have the word new or ornaments. Now we just need the word new. So again, doing the same thing, I'm going to start, we have 3 letters. E is going to be the middle letter. So I'm going to go ahead and center that above and then go to each side. Ugh. Come on. And then we have the letter N. There we go. So now you can just see the word new ornaments. It's not perfect, you know, it's, if you look real close, the letters, some might not be perfectly straight, but they're close enough. And again, I'm not getting real worried about like perfection. This is mine, you know, it's what it is. I think I'm going to put the number, I can either put the number down here, or I might put the number up here by the word. So this is day number 7. And I'm just thinking this little number 7 here from Vicki Boutin would look perfect right there. Doesn't have to get any more difficult than that. And then we're going to run the trim down. And so it's just going to go run down the side and then end here. Come on. I'm using the big scissors and it doesn't want to cut. Okay. So I have that there, and then I'm going to run the red line down, and that's going to hold and keep any of these from falling off. So I'm just going to run that red line all the way down the side. And then we'll run the sequence down here. And then we'll flip it over and we'll do the same thing on the other side. And it's just going to add a little glitz to it. And this is something I've had in my stash for a while. So again, nice way to get some of your older product, things you wouldn't think of. And it just adds a little lump and bump, a little sparkle and shine to the layout. And it ends right there. And so now when you flip it in the book, and the red line's going to really hold it in place. So now you have the glitter from the stickers, from the title, and then you have the sequence going down the side. And then I do have a couple little sequins that are falling off, and I might go maybe and add a couple up here with the number. But we'll worry about that when it's done. So now we're going to run that red line down this side of the page. And it's going to cover up a little of the Christmas tree. But again, this is my second picture of this tree in the book. So not really worried about it if it covers something up. It's just because my book was starting to get a little repetitive between the big pictures and the pocket pages. I like throwing something different in between, whether it be a tag or a pocket or something that changes things up. So this smaller shape photo is going to change things up a little bit. So for the repeat of the tree to have a little bit of it covered up is not going to detract from my story, which again, there's not going to be any story to it because the pictures are self-explanatory. So now I'm going to go ahead and lay this one down. And then I'm going to trim it right down here. I just don't want to cut the sequence. It's going to stay on there. And I could go and get smaller scissors, but that would just be too smart. Because, yeah. And then I'm going to trim a little of this off. All right. Now, there's the back side. And again, it doesn't really need anything. We have Christmas tree here. We have the number here. Trim the tree. New ornaments. This is all stuck down. And again, I think I'm going to go and grab a couple of my glue dots here. I have the little minis. And I'm just going to throw those on by the number and just add a little bit more glit so that we don't waste these couple pieces of sequins. I'll add that one there. Come on. All right. I think that's going to do it. So we're going to call this one done. I'll go ahead and throw it back in the book now. So again, we got done with day 6 with seeing the Christmas lights. And then here we'll go and move to my ornaments. And then on the back side, another picture of the tree. So, all right. I want to thank you guys so much for stopping by. Hopefully this one went a little bit better and a little bit quicker, and versus yesterday's that went pretty long. And again, I apologize for that. Just had a lot of pictures to deal with, even though there wasn't much to the whole layout. But all right, everybody, thank you so much. And I will hopefully see you tomorrow. If not, maybe the next day, because I am going to be babysitting tomorrow. So I'm not sure what time I have to take off to go over there. So hopefully I'll have enough time to film. If not, it will be Wednesday. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye.